It's quite chilly today, but it's also sunny, so a win is a win. A few weeks ago, I took a class where I made some pottery pieces. Link here. It's the first video I uploaded, if I'm not mistaken. So today we'll be painting them. I'm so excited. These are slabs of the glaze after it's been fired. If you look closely, it also shows how 1, 2, 3 coats would look like. I was just going to dive right into painting, but I noticed the people beside me tracing out the outline of what they were going to paint with a pencil. They were doing like some intricate design. It was pretty cool and smart, so I followed their footsteps. I noticed this dent on one of my pieces and I thought I could fix it with a damp sponge, but alas, that's not possible because it's been fired already.
Who you are, I really loved it. I'll be there everywhere you need. Remember me.
It was at this moment that she knew. She f***ed up.
I wasn't expecting it to be so opaque that I couldn't see the drawing underneath.
I sit and wait for you till I cry. Oh, wonder if we can do it right. Cause I might do you wrong when I hold you that tight. Would you wanna drop my hand as I lie? I'm not
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it dried down and I still couldn't see. I didn't know how to proceed. I had the idea that perhaps it's because I drew it too light. So I went back to the other pieces and used a heavy hand to make the outline darker.
remember me. You can remember me. Maybe I'm afraid that one day you'll forget me without even thinking.
Darkening the outline helped a bit, but it still wasn't as clear as I hoped.
That I was the
I'm
one
low key getting stressed about this.
to give me all of your
You know what?
love. Cause
I'll come back to
maybe
you.
that's
At that
all
point,
I need.
I was like, you know what? I think I'll come back to you. So let me just put you aside.
If you feel like no one can see.
Time to painting the smaller outline, that is the hearts and the smiley faces. I realized that I can't see any small brushes around me. Finally, I saw one. It's small enough, but it's just, I was just like, okay, I'll manage it. But it was a struggle, I can't lie. All I kept thinking about was if only I knew I would have come with my brushes because I have like these tiny ones that I bought for watercoloring. But I had to improvise with a stick. The first one was so bad, but I found a smaller stick. Still bad, but at least it was manageable. Now back to the first piece. At this point, the fastest thing to do is to wipe off the glaze and just walk from there. So I painted that and applied a clear glaze over it. I started wiping off the glaze at the bottom of the pieces so it doesn't stick to the clean and break. This is something the instructor told us about at the beginning of the class.
If I push too hard, will you become someone I knew? I know I can't reach it. And always, everything I do leads to the end of our places. Saving up your picture keeps me on the same page.
Coincidentally, I was supposed to visit this place a few days prior, but I couldn't make it. It's a pretty building, and like the tourist that I am, I took some pictures. Anytime I see buildings like this, I remember what my brother told me some time back. I don't know if it's a popular saying with civil engineers or if it was just his opinion. But he said, an architect's dream is an engineer's nightmare. So every time I see pretty complex buildings like this, I imagine an engineer somewhere cussing under his breath.
Damaging love. Don't know if I will nip where it hurts. So tell me, would you stay? Or will you go away?
There is no earthquake. I was just holding my phone in an uncomfortable position.
And you picked up what was
I ordered the vanilla latte. I've noticed that there are some coffee shops that the coffee is just bitter, even when it's a latte. It catches me off guard, so I always tend to go for a second sip.
to you. If I push too hard, will you become someone I knew?
I get more work done when I'm at a cafe, so today I'm doing something quite different. So here I was editing my first YouTube videos and working on the subtitles. My heart skipped a bit here because I touched something and I thought I lost all my progress, but thankfully it was intact. This cafe, they were playing like bangers back to back. So right now it's playing Smells Like Me by Charlie Puth. And I'm just like, ah, this is my jam.
With tears like rain in his brown eyes, crying I left there. 'Cause I can't do it. Crying I left there. 'Cause always everything I do leads to the end of our places. Saving up your pictures keeps me on the same pages. Would you love me if you knew alone you'd be left there? Will you do it? And then I left him with tears like rain in his brown eyes. I will regret it. The love he gave is hard to find. Will you do it?
I was getting tired and hungry. I think it's time for me to head back home.
I wrote a message in my notes that I'm never gonna send to you, saying I'm sorry. I guess you never really know what somebody's gonna do when they get lonely. You found somebody better than me to take care of your insecurities. You did it all while leaving me in the dark. Try so hard to be what you need. If you're into the finer things, well, maybe we should let this fall apart.
What caught my eye with this building is the balcony. I was wondering like if the residents used it because of lack of privacy because it's like a busy street. I saved this library so I stopped by after the cafe just to see how it was like. It's a cool library, but it's not as quiet as the one I visited in my last video. My favorite feature, or one of my favorite features of this place is the elevator. You can almost see it from anywhere you stand in the library. My other favorite thing would be the stairs. I think it would make a nice background for pictures. I really wanted pictures here, but I was alone and I didn't want to leave my phone unattended. That is, if I was using a tripod.
Should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. They said you never want one night stand trip to Candyland if you get too close.
I stopped by this pastry place at Union Station that I've been wanting to try.
In too deep, but you're not thinking twice about me.
Instead of a book today, I came out with my crochet project.
If it goes right,
I'm making a balaclava. I was hoping to finish it in time so I could use it that winter. I like this part of your crochet project where it's now like second nature and I don't have to think about what I'm really doing because it's mostly repetitive. Come to the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye.
Stand, but her heart's on my sleeve.